gentlemen, please welcome the Master of Mayhem, Craig Charles.
Welcome to another heat of Robot Wars. The bad news is, places in our series semi-finals are running out fast, and they're hotly contested, with a cash pot of over £20,000 up for grabs this year. Oh yes, there's everything to fight for, especially as tonight, bigger brothers in the war zone. You see, they know what that means, so let the wars begin.
Craig joining Bigger Brother in our first fight, Typhoon 2, Colossus and URO.
From Lancing in West Sussex, URO.
Newcomers, Team MIBO. Oh, Jane, find out what that means for me.
Here you are, men in black.
Overalls.
Liking your work. And your robot is URO for...
Unidentified rotating object. We are a secret organisation devoted to ridding the world of killer robots.
How fast is it?
We're not quite sure. We haven't spun it in anger yet, but you'll see it for the first time out there.
The WW, very weird and wacky, invertible with an innovative and destructive high-mass bidirectional circumferential 2.5 kilogram disc. No, you know, very inexperienced.
Roboteers, stand by.
The teams then, Typhoon on the left-hand side, the Edinburgh Air Cadets, and URO, captained by Mark Stringer on the right-hand side, men in black overalls. Bigger Brother, of course, Joe, Ian and Ellie Watts on the left, and Colossus, captained by Robert Kenyon on the right. In the arena for the house robots, Sir Killalot. Good to see him gleaming, looking mean. Sergeant Bash as dapper as ever.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Bigger Brother, runner-up to Razor in the grand final of the Fifth Wars, a very capable machine and already flipping URO up onto the ref box little black book, it would seem. Colossus under pressure as well, has inadvertently pressed the pit release and is in trouble, flipped up and over 100 kilos, a very low ground clearance, but it didn't matter. Bigger Brother with a reminder on the pit release, but it's already been signalled. Typhoon 2, quick across the arena floor. URO already flapping, one of the side pieces seems to be coming away, does it? It's all this trouble there for URO, we can see the innards exposed, a side panel has been ripped away. URO towards the angle grinder, look at Typhoon 2 and Bigger Brother teaming up here on URO. Mark, Peter and Chris, the URO boys in trouble. Little Joe Watts, only 10 at the controls of Bigger Brother. Good driving as well. He controls the weapons actually, Joe. Daddy and drives the ref bot, counting Colossus out we saw. And I don't think it's going to be long before the newcomers, Team MIBO, men in black overalls, become a grey and distant memory in Robot Wars history. Little tease there for Bigger Brother. Scuttling after Typhoon 2. Tell you what, I don't know if you've noticed, but Typhoon 2 is not spinning. I think they've got problems as well, and they're toppled. So, if they can't spin properly, they might not be able to self-right Typhoon 2. Colossus is being counted out by the ref bot. Took a long look at Colossus before starting the count. They've gone. And Bigger Brother have virtually beaten everyone here. Colossus already battered into submission when it was turned up onto its side. URO turned over. It is invertible, but there's nothing running at all. And what about Typhoon 2? Colossus appears still to be mobile, but it wasn't, it was counted out, and that's what you need to see. Typhoon 2 is still mobile, URO isn't being counted out, so for me it will be Colossus and URO who go. The men from Lancing in West Sussex counted out though, and although Colossus is still moving at the end, it was earlier counted out, I'm sure. Craig may well want to consult with the referees. Sir Killalot is getting some revenge here on Bigger Brother. A piggyback. Well, that's brotherly love for you. Brothers in arms in the war zone. on Robot Wars, the 7th Wars. Well, put him down. Bigger Brother lives to fight another day. Shame about Colossus, really. Could have been a worthy robot had it survived a little bit longer, but not with driving skills like that. Straight down the pit. And URO to follow suit. Yeah, just the sight, the sight of Sir Killalot had them driving into the pit.
What a fight. In all the confusion, Colossus and URO were counted out. That means Bigger Brother and Typhoon, they go marching on!